goes to our CEO and said, this is what I'm thinking about, this is what we should do. Our CEO sounds good. And then, obviously, we need someone to figure out how to get the money to pay for it. And so I'd like to introduce the person that is the key ingredient to that, Ira Schreck, and he is the head of our foundation that reaches to the community and helps facilitate the community to give their hard-earned assets back to us so that we can provide these services. And I'll stop talking so that he can speak.
Thank you. I just wanted to add one thing to like to make it interactive. So Arnie comes up with an idea, maybe or the CEO Molly, to have a PACE. How much money do you think you need to set up a PACE just to put in the bank before you start, so that you can show the state that you're financially responsible? Guys, give me a guess.
15 million.
15 million? 15 million? Another guess, please.
Shoot him down, right?
Exactly right. $5 million, okay? So you have to have $5 million in the bank before you start. Okay, that's the segue to Ira. $5 million is nothing, right, Ira? Okay.
5 million here, 5 million there, and all of a sudden you're into real money. We're not USC's fundraising. USC is the monster in Los Angeles, but in the world of senior health care, there is no organization in the United States that year in and year out raises more money and relies more heavily on philanthropy than the Los Angeles Jewish Home. I know this because I have an involvement at Leading Age and also another organization that is the Association for Jewish Aging Services, which is Jewish healthcare for senior facilities. No organization relies on community support to the degree that this organization does. We serve 6,300 people. You heard 1,000 of them are in residence. Another 5,000 plus are in community-based services, and the community supports us. Foundations support us, individuals support us. People leave to us their entire estates when they pass. They think what we do has value. I get a lot of credit and pats on the back and attaboys for doing a great job. That's not why we raise money. We raise money because we do something of great value. And those of us who represent the Los Angeles Jewish Home have an easy time talking to people about supporting something that has value. You would expect that the families of people who we have taken care of are supportive, and they are. But what's interesting is people who have not had personal involvement with our services still support us. So in any given year, we've been averaging $17, $18 million of support from the community. We're also in a $260 million capital campaign. We have plans to expand. You'll hear all of that later. My guess is none of you are going to end up in a world where you're doing what I do. So I'm not going to talk much longer. If you have any questions, ask them now. Okay. You have one.
What's the percentage, would you say? How much is philanthropic, and how much is the income from that the residents pay?
Okay, so residents, we are heavily dependent on entitlement programs.
Yes.
Okay, so 75% of the people we take care of are on some form of government assistance, like Medi-Cal. Okay. So our fundraising takes care of about 13 to 14% of the budget, of the annual budget, comes from fundraising, which in our industry is a lot. Does that answer the question?
That's including the estate.
That's the total budget. Fundraising is responsible for 14% of the budget. Okay. Any other questions? He's gonna clarify something.
We admit people, not based on what they have in the bank. So in other words, we admit anyone who is eligible to come. And as I was just pointing out, 75% are people who are very poor. So we're subsidizing the care. And we have so many people to subsidize that IRA has to raise so much money each year to make that absolutely clear.
And somehow we do. Any other questions? Okay, who's next?